Hello everyone, my name is Nzavinesha Messi from Tribite Group in Enterprise Web Development Cohort 1. I am here to present our project which is New York City Taxi Mobility Insight, which is used to help the people in New York City to understand and analyze their urban mobility insight. By using this app, you can use the trip distance range so that you can understand the number of the trip that are taken in that range, and you can understand the average duration so that you can maybe prepare accordingly. So we started our project by using the data we got from New York data, which was contained mainly in seven containers, which was ID, vendor ID, pickup date time, drop off date time, passenger count, pickup longitude, pickup latitude, drop off longitude, drop off latitude, stoward, forward flag, trip duration. Were 11. So we started by cleaning those data because we thought they may be store the data that were misrecorded or recorded by mistake. So we started by moving the duplicate values, the value that occurs more than once, and remove the data with outliers, and they remove the data that misses some values. Maybe they don't have timestamp or they don't have the drop of time, or yeah, if they miss values they were removed and stored in excluded.log. Again, we was able to calculate some deliverable that are important, which is maybe I can say, for example, average speed that was calculated by taking the total average speed of the trip in that range and divide by the number of the trip for the people to understand and know probably the time they are going to take in this trip. We used our system architecture design. We used the system that uses three-tier technology, whereby the first area was by web, the front end, which was made by HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and it was meant to make it the our app to be very easy to the users. So our front end or dashboard was very easy for the people to understand and to interact with um, our website. We used the Flask's backend to help us query the data from database. So by using the Flask, because it uses Python and it is very easy to understand and to use and to debug when there is any error occurred there. We used the MCQL and the scheme rationalized data to contain to store our database, our data for easy fetching and protect our data. During data cleaning, we used Python and pandas to help us remove those duplicated datas and so many datas that are missing values. Again, we started with our data, as I said, so it has three layers. The first layer was front end, the second layer was back end, and the third one was database, which uses MSQL. So what I can say, like with our vendors and interpretation, we have seen that 7 to 10 p.m. was the time which was very busiest, because we can tell like 19 is 7 p.m. So we had like trip count of 27,738 to mean that people are moving from work to home. So that time was the busiest time. And again, the average trip duration, we thought like Friday was the one with the longest average trip duration, as you can see at 4, um, because maybe people are moving from day work, maybe from working day to the weekend, so they are going to move from some place to another. So that's that causes traffic, so it makes people spend a lot of time in the in um, in the trip. Again, there is some vendors that has almost like highest trips. So to me, maybe it's because of their reputation and their good services that help them to attract the customer, and customer take them as the better vendors. Again, we meet with the challenge of losing the fair amount, which was not contained in trend.ccv, so we was not able to calculate the fair amount per kilometer. Thank you so much for listening to me, and I would like to receive any question that is regarding this project.